Hey guys, welcome to Doji Stocks. Today is April 14th, and we're just going to review the stock market today. Today's video is going to be a little bit quicker than other ones. I just want to go over the S&P and maybe look at a few different other stocks as well. Okay, so let's go into um, today's stock. So we're looking at the SPY. As you can see, it was a little roller coaster ride. It was up and down. Opened up right at 540, 544, went all the way down to 542. Um, so right off the bat, some plays that you could look at was the initial. So we're looking at the 5-minute chart right here at this level. Um, we're looking at right here. So if you could see the top of here, this is a good put right here coming in, coming up. It almost retested, but it wasn't a real full retest. It rejected, retested. So right here would have been a great spot for a put right in there, and you drove this all the way down. Um, right here you have a hammer. This is a signal of a reversal. But as you could see, it was pretty much consolidating right across, and then it started slowly going back up. It didn't retest the initial open drive, so this is like an open drive. Trader Dale's book. I don't know if you guys read it, but that's a good book to really review. This is an open drive, an example that comes up, it retests, and then you go into shorts, puts. Okay, so that's a good open drive call right here. Looking back here, if we use um, our levels here, you can see how some, this is a good example right here of a reversal of support and resistance. So as you see this, it comes down to this level and it bounces up. So this is your support line right in here. So right there is your support. It comes back up, it breaks through the support line, and it comes and then it turns into resistance. See this little candle right here? Let's zoom in here. Right here, it touches. So this is a good indication right here that it's no longer support, it turns into resistance. So as soon as you saw this move all the way up, obviously we're in the 5-minute chart. Once it tapped this level, this is a great spot to come in with some puts and drive this down. And then it retested the same level here, and then finally it lingered here and broke through. So then this became support again, came all the way up, and now it's hitting the support. And now we have to see if this is going to break down in the after hours and tomorrow. So if we break this level and it doesn't bounce back up, this is going to return into a resistance. Okay, so keep an eye on this level tomorrow at the 539.32 because right now it's at the supports trying to break through. If we really look at extended hours, oh yeah, right here. So see how it broke through? So now this level right here turns into resistance. So if you see tomorrow, this is gonna go here, come down, and tap here. There's a chance that this right in that level, because it's resistance, it's going to reject it. And that's where you've tried to look for puts. Okay. If you see that this breaks up, like here in this example right here, then this level will return to support. Okay. So these are some things to look at. So looking at some levels, I'm going to change my view here. I'm going to go to the 5-minute chart. All right, so these are some level that we put in for yesterday. So we're going to chart the levels for today. Okay, so as you can see, the 13 and the 8. Okay, um, going up and down, crossing over. So whenever you see these EMAs crossing over, that's a good indication that um, the stock is going to go down. It's bearish. Okay. So this is a great spot right here to look at for a put coming it down. And obviously driving it all the way down to the prior day POC, as you can see the yellow one right here. Okay. So going back to the retest here, we retested once, we retested twice, and then you could have written that put all the way down to the prior day POC, kind of stayed in the same area, and then you see the EMAs crossing over, and then it started going up towards the July POC, but it triggered and hit the second SIG and then started selling off. So chances are, like we saw before in the extended hour, this wants to go back down to either the prior day value high or the POC of yesterday. If we look at it, there we go. So it tapped the prior day value high, bounced off, tapped it again, bounced off. So it's trying to decide if it's going to go up or it's going to retest it, make it break it, and head for the prior day POC. Okay, so let's take this off. Let's look at our SVPs for today. We'll chart those. Remember the SVPs, we go at the 30-minute chart. Okay. I know if you guys are beginners, all these lines are confusing, but we'll definitely teach you with these videos, and practice makes perfect. So once you start getting the hang of it, this will definitely be easy to understand. Okay, so what we're going to take our levels, we're going to pass them over for today. All right, so this is our POC at 540.71. Okay, the value high. Oh, sorry, wrong one. The value high is right here. And the value high is going to be the same level as the July POC. So I'm going to put it just a little bit below so we can really see the July POC. Okay. And then the value area low is right over here, the 538.41 area. Okay. So that is our levels there. We're going to look at TPO really quick. See what, so we're going to zoom in with the TPOs. So we have SIG here in the A level. And there's no spike at the MN. So we're going to level this out. We're going to call it the spike. I mean the single print. Okay. The second SIG we could get rid of. All right. And then we're going to move our single print over here at the F level. Right about there. And that's all I see for today. Okay, so we're going to take this out right here. Okay, so the way it looks, um, we're going to go 5-minute chart. All right, definitely wants to go down. You see this curvature of the EMAs. Look at the volume at the end of the day, how high it got right over here in these two at 350 and at 355 right before close. Um, it's halfway pretty much of April 11th at close as well. Okay. And then you see this big gap up. This gap up was because of Trump stating that the tariffs with smartphones and the chips, it wasn't included in his China 100 and whatever, 135% tariff. So the market liked that news, so it popped up. And then it kind of filled the gap from here to here. As you could see, it filled that gap to this level and then bounced off, and now we're retracing again. Okay, um, so the way it looks, as we saw in the extended hour, we kind of peeked through there. Um, just get in here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get a good view. So as you could see, hit the top single print here for tomorrow. So chances are, if we open below the prior day value low, it's going to retrace. It's probably going to aim for these levels here, the 536 and also 534 area. It's probably going to cover these single prints. And then we have the May value high, and also the May POC. So normally it's like a trigger, a magnet that it tries to go towards that POC. So there's a big chance that you could see the market coming down, tapping, right? Hitting, clearing here, coming up to the single prints, and probably hitting and bouncing off this May POC, and then working its way back up. All right, that's one scenario. Um, if it opens above here, we're looking at the testing of coming up to the prior day POC, coming down, breaking the prior day, aiming for the prior day value high, and it probably wants to clean up all this single prints that's lingering around before it starts retracing, something like that. Okay, so these are the two options that might happen tomorrow. Um, so that's pretty much it. Let's look at how the 1 day chart looks like. Just gonna clear these up. Let me get a cleaner one. Actually, so we have right here at the 559, we have the 2024 value high. So last year's value high. Um, it, you know, with this humongous bar here, it retraced. There was a green candle, then it's a red candle with the big gap up. So either that gap up, obviously it was filled, and so either it's going to retrace a little bit, but I think just to cover this other gap here at the 554 area, to right here to the 548. In the short term, I think the market makers are going to try to aim for this 2024 value high before we have a big sell-off. And chances are we're gonna, aim for the 2024 value low. But the first step would be the 514 area of the 2024 POC. And then the next stop would be down here. If we hit here, um, we're looking at very bearish information. Could be in recession, so things could be kind of sad down here. once we start hitting this area. And then obviously it could even go lower with other levels. But we'll talk about that day by day. So this is what we're looking for. Hopefully it works out for tomorrow. Look out for those levels. So overall, it looks bearish to me. And that's it. All right. So let's see, just looking at the news for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday, April 15th. So we have in 2 a.m., we have in Great Britain, their count changes. So that might change the market a little bit. So 8:30, you have Canada's CPIs that could change things. The median CPIs, the trim CPIs. For the US, we have the Empire State Manufacturing Index. We might change a little bit, not significant. But overall, if you really look at it, there's nothing going on during the day. So we're not going to have that much volatility in the market until, let's see, maybe 10 o'clock after hours Eastern time. You have the Canadian GPD information and the retail sales. So that might change a little bit. Okay, so tomorrow looks like a quiet day during the day. So just look at those levels, keep an eye on them. And then we'll see each other again tomorrow night. All right. Good luck. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And if you have any question, you can always DM me and the Discord. And hope you have a good day tomorrow. All right. Good night.